Well, the storms last night did knock out power to thousands of people.
Yeah, and according to KCP&L, many remain without electricity this morning. Chuck Casey with KCP&L is with us now. And Chuck, there's still, what, 39,000 in the dark after last night?
Actually, we are down as of just now to about 16,000 customers that are out of power from a total of 63,000 affected by the storm.
How many crews do you guys have out working right now?
We have nearly 300 linemen out working right now, and when dawn approaches, I guess we'll have about another 150 contract crews, and that's on top of about 120 people out there working to clear trees and vegetation off the power lines.
Now, Chuck, what is the biggest challenge for the crews this morning?
You know, visibility and the fact that we still get some storm-like weather out there. It's still gusty in parts of our service territory, and, you know, it's still raining in parts, which makes restoration difficult. We're also a little bit worried about an approaching storm that may get to us as soon as this afternoon. So it's still a little bit dicey for the linemen who are out there working with electricity to restore power.
Now, Chuck, we saw in Sarah Hollenbeck's live shot there, she was in a neighborhood in Kansas City, Missouri, and in some cases those trees that toppled brought down power lines with them. You know, we hear this information all the time, but let's remind folks out there, if a line is down in their area, what do they need to do?
Well, the first thing they need to do is they need to stay far away from it. Remember, we've gotten some rain, and that electricity can be conducted through water, so you want to stay far away from any lines. And just make sure to report any down lines or outages that you have to 1-888-LIGHT-KC or 1-888-544-4852.
Now, Chuck, a lot of people who don't have power this morning, you know, their big question, how long is this going to take for them to get their electricity back?
Yeah, and that's a fair question to ask. I think the first thing I'd like folks to know is that when these storms hit yesterday, it was a long line stretching several hundred miles south to north throughout our service territory. So the damage has been fairly widespread across the entirety of our service territory. And we've got about 75% restored now. We think with 16,000 left out as of right now that most of those customers should be restored by the end of the day. Of course, if you have trees or something that is particular to your house that is or your business that could be keeping, you know, obstructing power service, that could make it a little bit longer.
All right. Well, Chuck, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Best of luck to your crews out there working with, you know, all of the power lines. So hopefully they stay safe and everyone will be able to be back online shortly. Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you.